Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week is Parshas Bo. And we read about Bnei Yisrael, the last three, the Makos, and then finally we're told Bnei Yisrael is commanded to bring the Korban Pesach. And the Korban Pesach, the Meshech Chochmah writes in this week's Parsha, was a korban of gerus. It was a korban that was cemented Bnei Yisrael's relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We take the Mitzri God, the representation of their God, we slaughter it, we destroy it, and we forge our relationship with Hashem in a very, very real way. And it's striking that a lot of the dinim of the Korban Pesach really highlight the uniqueness of Knesset Yisrael, and that this is a unique bond. We're told, Toshav v'sachir lo yochal bo, a person who is a ger toshav, a person who works for you but is not, he's part of your household, but he's not part of Knesset Yisrael, doesn't have the Kedushas Yisrael, he cannot partake of the Korban Pesach. It's specifically the pasuk emphasizes. This is all in Perek Yud Beis, the end. Kol Adas Yisrael Ya'asu Oso. It is specifically Adas Yisrael. The Torah tells us, V'chi Yagur Itcha Ger V'Asa Pesach. He has to first have a bris milah. He has to join Klal Yisrael to partake. V'haya ke'ezrach ha'aretz. He has to be part of Bnei Yisrael. And Kol Arel Lo Yochal Bo. If he doesn't have the bris kodesh, he's not part of Knesset Yisrael, cannot partake of Korban Pesach. Again, Torah achas yela ezrach. Specifically, the citizens, Bnei Yisrael, they're the ones who partake. In fact, it's interesting, the Gemara Masech Kiddushin tells us that we learn out the halacha of Shlucho Shel Adam Kamoso from Korban Pesach, and that, in theory, one person could bring the entire korban on behalf of Klal Yisrael. It is really a unique type of korban. It's a korban yachid, but the tzibur can get together because it really represents the tzibur coming together. It happens when we leave Mitzrayim. We come together as a tzibur, and that's what, it's the Korban Pesach that bonds us, a rejection of Mitzrayim, an affirmation of being part of one nation under God, and that is what Korban Pesach represents. It required Mesiras Nefesh, required effort, but it's that unity. Again, one person can bring the Korban Pesach on behalf of everyone, Shulcho Shel Adam Kamoso, and that it's on behalf of Kol HaEzrach, for all citizens, because Korban Pesach is the ultimate binder. We know this climaxes, this unique relationship that Klal will have with each other at Har Sinai, when we're told, Vayichan Yisrael Tachas Ahar, it's singular, Vayichan, and we know, of course, Chazal tell us, Rashi brings, Ki ish echad belev echad. It was a total sense of unity. Interesting, in next week's Parsha V'Shalach, when Bnei Yisrael is being chased by Mitzrayim, we're told, Perek Yudal Pasuk Yudu Paro Hikriva Yisu Bnei Yisrael Seinehem V'nei Mitzrayim singular Nosea Achreihem, and Rashi brings that it's a singular Mitzrayim Belev Echad. Mitzrayim was united Belev Echad Ki Ish Echad, and some suggest that over here, though, when it's Mitzrayim chasing after the Jews, it was Belev Echad Ki Ish Echad. When it's Bnei Yisrael, it's Har Sinai, it's Ki Ish Echad Belev Echad. What's the difference? So the difference, many explain, and it's Pashup Shot, is Mitzrayim was united in their chasing of Bnei Yisrael. They were united because they had a common mission. We have a common mission, so we'll be united because we have a common mission. Once that mission is over, is finished, then we're no longer united. When Bnei Yisrael, it's Ki Ish Echad. We're one person, we're one nation, we're a brotherhood. We are together. It's Kol HaEzrach. We're uniquely united as a family. And therefore, Belev Echad. Therefore, we also share a common mission. But the unity and the core is much more intense. It's intense not because it's mission-driven, it's inherent. It's intrinsic, like a family. You have different families. They might have different ideals, but they're still family. And that's the message of Ki Ish Echad Belev Echad. And of course, that's the mission and message of the times, is with this horrific enemy and this horrific war that we're waging, the world being against us. But so crucial that we never forget that critical message of Korban Pesach, the critical message of Kabbalah HaTorah, Ki Ish Echad Belev Echad. No matter how much people want to divide us, and sometimes we divide ourselves, but know at our core we are mishpacha, we are family, and it's not just that we share a common vision, it's that, and a common mission, but it's we are inherently mishpacha, inherently brother, inherently Ki Ish Echad. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.